gotta take your phone away from it.
I didn't hear it.
No.
I can't hear shit now.
Oh, bro?
Yeah. Paul, is you single?
I'm
Nigga, voice.
The fuck was that?
You know what, man?
This guy.
Start this all over. I don't like the vibe right now. This can't happen 2 weeks in a row.
What happened the first week?
They're headed to Wickenburg.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Four Wise Men Podcast. It's your boy Yogi Swift.
The plug.
your boy Paul.
J-Rod, Jumbo 75.
Got E-Money in the building too. What's up?
E-Money.
My man Mike didn't work. That nigga sad.
Yeah, he wants to cry. Look like he want to cry.
He finna cry. He finna cry.
Eating his Bahama bug.
Making eye contact
Yeah.
with everything. Nigga, relax.
Now, for those who don't know, Rachel Nichols is this cool little white lady who
Apparently
seems
not.
Huh?
Apparently not.
No, she's not. No. Fake ally shit. Yeah. But, I mean, she's been exposed. Well, we'll get into that in a second. But pretty much, she's one of those people that people was like, oh, she can come to the cookout. Oh, she's cool. Like, she's hip. Anyway, you know that whole rhetoric shit. So pretty much she says that the audio gets leaked, and then of course the firestorm happens. But again, the timeline of this was happened a year ago, so everybody knew about it. Rachel Nichols was the co-anchor of The Jump. So The Jump is a daily NBA show.
Jalen Rose.
Yeah, Jalen Rose, Steven Jackson's on there occasionally. Fucking whack ass Kendrick Perkins is on there. Paul Pierce, like it's a rotation thing, but she's usually the primary commentator on there, right? Well, eventually she wasn't, and I remember the times that they stopped doing it, but the show actually started exceeding expectations and started getting more viewers. But that's when she said, you know, I understand. Man, that alcohol.
That
tastes real.
Like, hey,
Nigga, alcohol creeping up on you, kissing you on the neck and shit like
it's like,
that. You ready for me, Daddy?
I'm gonna need you to clock out for me.
Yeah.
Oh my man, a little heat come. Man. Yeah. So pretty much, she just pretty much said, Maria, don't give Maria.
I got the audio.
There we go.
That's what's up.
Thank you.
Oh, I want to punch that bitch in the face. That's terrible.
It couldn't have been said at a worse time if it was last year.
Yeah. So yeah, because that's like right when George Floyd, all that shit.
Yeah. So
What a piece of shit.
So, hence why everybody's like, this is that fake ally shit.
Yeah.
You know, these people seem cool and everything like that, and are truly about, you know, diversity and change.
No.
But they don't want to be. They don't want diversity and change when it's time for them to give up space. So she's been getting fried for that. Then it comes out that her father-in-law or mother-in-law, I can't remember who her father and
The
mother-in-law.
clan members and well,
No, they're actually
Like-
really high execs at NBC. Like they definitely pulled some strings for her to get that job to begin with.
I believe it was like Maria Shriver or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Like it's somebody very, very high up and important. Then a firestorm on Twitter breaks out because former past colleagues say, yeah, Rachel Nichols was trash at the beginning of her career. She's obviously gotten way better, but there was no way in hell she should have gotten that opportunity to begin with. And then people were like, well, how did she get the opportunity to begin with? They started digging deeper to see who her family was. And then they were like, that's how she got the job.
yeah.
So it turned into a big firestorm that way.
And is she fired or did she just get removed from?
She's just removed.
That's
She still has her show on the jump.
And she's not in the finals.
No, she's not.
No, they took her off because they said they wanted to focus on the game.
Okay.
And also, they probably...
so why is she not getting fired?
Probably contracts, and plus the audio was leaked. It's already technically
Oh, they already
it's already
do.
been handled internally. Because remember, this is the timeline. This is a year old. So her, Rachel Nichols, Maria Taylor, everybody involved has known about this for a year. The execs have known about this for a year. So what's new to us is a year old to them. So whatever happened between that time, we'll never know.
I think more people are focusing on the wrong
thing. What do you think they should be focusing on?
ESPN.
Oh no. So ESPN has come under fire for their shitty takes on as far as diversity, and how they handle their, for lack of a better term, minority prospects. So
This is true, but my thing is, all right, you have a job, right? You're doing the job, and they come to you and they say, hey, we're gonna move you to this job because we want this person to be represented for whatever reason. Like, you can't just take my job away.
this is true. I think I'm trying to remember some more details of the story because that obviously that came up also.
Like, cause I get the whole diversity thing. Like,
Yeah. 'Cause
ESPN has been really shitty about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like you're gonna like.
But the thing,
But how you know that's the reason why they did it?
well, no. So the caveat with that is, Maria was on the jump. The jump started getting better ratings. The
Then
jump.
with Rachel.
So then with Rachel. So it made more sense now. Rachel was like, well, wait, hold the fuck up.
Yeah.
ESPN's excuse is, well, we put this person here as a spot, you know what I mean, as not necessarily permanent, but just wanted to try it out. And it got better ratings, so we're going to go with that. She's saying, then Rachel in turn says, well, hold the fuck on. I understand that you have a shitty record with diversity, but don't put it at my expense. So that's, I'm sorry.
Discrediting the ratings.
Yeah, discrediting her. And that's where that sentiment comes in where, you know, she says, well, you know, I shouldn't be, don't take my job because of such and such. When in reality, when Maria was on there, it just performed better. The same product just performed better.
Yeah.
So
I also think because this was last year, right? So I think a lot of viewers were dominantly minority that tuned in because of what the NBA started doing. You know?
yeah,
The whole
George Floyd, Breonna
writing
Taylor,
stuff on the court, you know, changing the jersey and everything. So I think a lot of that had to do with the ratings and how they were going. That's why like this year people are saying, oh, the ratings are up in the finals and everything than they were like last year or whatever, right? But a lot of that people stopped watching last year because of the whole racial injustice thing and everything that was going on. Like, you've seen it everywhere. Everyone's like, I'm not watching NBA no more. I mean, they had whatever reason to comment and say it on every single post that was regarding the NBA or everything. People just weren't watching it because of the whole racial. But a lot of other people started tuning in because of what was going on. They were making stands and everything. So
True.
Fake stands.
yeah.
Could be.
And then obviously you got the people who are caping for Rachel Nichols, which obviously turns into banter and everything like that. Pretty much a bunch of black men was caping for this white woman. That turned into a whole other thing. So
There's also rumors on Twitter, her and Jimmy Butler.
Really?
dabbling. Yeah.
Wow.
It's all rumors.
Yeah, it's just rumors.
That's crazy. I mean, you know I'm active on Twitter. I didn't even hear that part. Wow. Okay.
It was like it was probably like from last year or so.
Oh.
She was sitting down with him and like they were just kind of interviewing and talking and kind of, I don't know, it kind of looked like they were making face looks at each other.
Okay. Okay.
That's just-
Well, I do know one of the good things about her not being on the finals floor or interviewing currently is saves her the thought of embarrassment. Because what happens when one of these players sees that shit and says, just embarrasses her, like, I'm not interviewing you. You're not enough. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you never fucking know. like,
Yeah.
it's on the biggest stage, and let's say Drew Holiday says, you know, she's interviewing you. She was like, well, Rachel, you know, since you don't feel that way about and then the interview shot, they freaking out everybody, because everybody's gonna freak out. Everyone, whoa, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm glad they took, I don't want to say I'm glad they took her off, but I understand why. And yeah, it's getting figured out.
Yeah, ESPN's been really shitty with the diversity.
Yeah,
That's fair.
yeah, it's
Don't
well
jump.
documented.
All of the, like, Jamil Hill, Michael Smith, and all that. Like,
Oh, for sure.
Everybody.
For sure, everyone says, you know, they're pretty shitty.
Yeah.
So, and not just their opinion. They actually like come with hardcore proof. Like this instance. Here's what the fuck happened. Blah blah. Like bang 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 bang.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not surprised at all.
It's crazy. James Harden tickling Meek Mill.
I didn't know that was. First of all, I didn't know that was James at first. So it's this weird fucking clip, bro.
When did this happen?
Let me tell you something. So let me paint the picture. They're in a club. Everyone's having a ball, right?
Uzi's right there breakdancing.
Little Uzi Vert is breakdancing. Very well, I might add. Like, he does the little head spin top thing on his back, spinning on his back and shit.
Oh.
Yeah. Who was he battling against?
I don't know.
It was somebody, but everybody's like in shock and awe. And Uzi's just having the time of his fucking life. And all you see in the background is James and a big Bill laughing.
Tickling
And
each
then,
other.
and then, yeah.
These niggas are literally tickling each other.
Yeah.
These niggas, Lil Uzi Vert is really getting in.
Yeah. And look, James is looking at me like, go ahead and jump in and everything like that.
Tickling the neck.
Yeah.
Just
Me dropped his phone and like
black
Yeah.
unity.
Just having a good time laughing.
Yeah.
And then,
comedy to Chuck.
Chuck.
I think that's this line. I'm not sure.
No, that's not the. No. No.
James Harden
You
almost
have
got
not
arrested.
seen that shit. Huh?
He almost got arrested
Oh,
For
yeah.
what?
hanging out with little baby.
Because it was in like Paris or something. And,
Niggas embarrassed.
yeah. They had to leave him there with a firearm in the car.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why, James? Why?
He out here hanging out with
Oh, well, no, little baby always got that thing on. You said one picture where this nigga literally was shaking up a fan with his hand on the hand on the toolie, nigga. Not even for play. That nigga is literally ready to shoot somebody.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Do you think rappers will be less inclined to actually carry weapons if they weren't like really flashy?
Maybe.
Like
Maybe,
if they
like,
have
if he
these
didn't
big
have
ass
any
chains
jewels
and backpack full of money.
Well,
Yeah.
the problem with that is I shouldn't have to. People shouldn't want to try to rob me or consider me a target.
All right, nigga.
Yeah, it's not.
I know. I know. I'm just saying I know, but that's why you carry firearms. That's why you work around with security. Because even realistically, a rapper is no different. Because I could get robbed. I don't have jewelry on or
Alright,
anything.
but if
like
they see you, and then they see,
little baby with the chains
yeah,
on.
are they gonna go rob you?
No, nigga, because he ain't got no chains on.
Yeah. Well, they don't necessarily
They run
know.
that Bahama bus.
Like, it's, I don't think
Bahama.
it's, like, I think now it's probably about the clout.
Yeah. All rob
But
someone.
before it was niggas robbing just
Because they need to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you should understand, most people have concealed weapons permits.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
but if you rocking all them chains and shit, like you kind of have to.
Yeah. I mean,
Packing the Thule.
you did it to yourself.
Yeah.
And as far as like the jewelry and then obviously the backpack full of money, I'm sure you don't
Like
get
if
a
you,
check.
like if you
For me,
like
not for the people.
you are literally from the gutter.
Mhm.
Like, don't know when your next meal is.
Mhm.
But you got the toolie on you.
Mhm.
And you know where such and such is going to be.
Are you gonna? I mean, are you? Is it? If you willing to risk your, if you're willing to risk your life and freedom,
You don't have nothing anyway.
You got nothing
This
to
is-
do.
You living on
Some
the
people-
streets. You don't know,
Hey.
you don't know where your next meal is.
again, I totally understand. I think Mike Tyson said he'd rather rob than beg. Like Mike Tyson's story, he was like, "Look, my sister was begging and shit. I
Yeah.
said I had too much pride and ego for that. I was robbing. I was a stick-up kid. I was like, okay.
Yeah. That's why that nigga DMX was robbing niggas with a dog.
Shit.
I swear to God, have you not seen that? That nigga was robbing people with dogs.
You have all my shit, bro.
With a motherfucking dog, he's robbing a nigga with a dog. He's like, yeah, I can miss you with a bullet. This dog ain't gonna miss your ass. Literally, nigga, there's a Rough Rider fucking documentary. That nigga, they talk about Dark Man X. And I was like, yeah, he was known as a stick-up kid, and that nigga wasn't robbing you with a gun.
Shit.
He's robbing you with a motherfucking pit bull. Nigga. That shit was fucking hilarious.
Yo, give me your wallet. What? Give me your wallet. Or Fido is going to rip you another one.
Yeah, that nigga was fucking.
I ain't gonna lie, I would have took my chances with that dog.
Nah, they said this dog was something different.
Oh, never mind. That's fair.
Who was it? Kiss said a story. Jada Kiss. He said he was in a car with X, and he had his dog right there with him. And he said DMX he left the car for whatever reason, and then the dog was just right there, and then he said all you heard was like. Kid was like, "Yo, go get your dog." It's like as soon as he left the car, just
Shit, I'll get out too, bro.
X came back like, "You alright, man?" I was like, "No, the fuck out."
Hey, fuck, I am not.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to DMX, man.
Rest in
Yes,
peace,
sir.
DMX. Oh my God, man.
Anything else on the docket?
Yeah.
Or whatever?
yeah,
Conor McGregor shit. Yeah, you just spent 45 minutes on your birthday, nigga.
bro.
As you should, though. Happy birthday to my boy Jay. Conor McGregor ankle snap during
Damn,
this
that
fight.
shit was crazy.
Snapped into a Slim Jim.
I didn't want to say that for it.
That's fine.
He's retired.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are saying I don't know if he needs to retire, but that nigga needs to get focused.
He should retire. He needs to go box.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
But honestly, I think this was a legitimate, just good check by that nigga Poirier.
I didn't see it.
So this nigga McGregor tried to kick him in the body, and he checked him with his elbow.
Yeah, that's
And
what. There's a still picture out there that shows
Yeah,
the check.
yeah, it was a good fucking check, nigga. Like he checked it like he should have checked it, and this nigga threw a punch and just fucking snapped into a Slim Jim.
I
Yeah,
didn't want to see the fight end like that, man. I would have rather seen him get his ass knocked out
yeah, but I mean that's why Dana White's gonna run it back again for like the third, fourth time, nigga.
in another year and a half.
Yeah, and I think honestly he's gonna run it back, expecting Dustin Poirier, whatever the fuck this nigga's name is, Dustin to win the title, and then that's a good reason to get McGregor a shot. So we'll see. We will see.
My favorite part was Conor still talking shit at the end.
Yeah.
Said your wife sent me DMs.
Yeah.
DMs. Alright, good question.
You fucking dead.
Oh yeah,
You and
that
your
too.
wife. You and the missus. That nigga.
As far as Conor goes, man, because he's only 32. How much longer do y'all think he's just gonna keep this ruse going?
That nigga tried to snap out of it. He was like, you know what? Nah.
What rules?
Like being an asshole.
Being an MMA fighter, man.
Oh.
Like I truly think it's over with this guy.
You think so? I don't know. That was just a good check.
I don't think it's over.
They by all accounts, because I didn't see the fight. I was out in Scottsdale.
Yeah.
He's a
On
draw.
a mission.
I heard,
People tune
but
in to watch him.
but I heard he
Last
was
year
getting,
he
I heard
was
he was
like-
getting his ass thoroughly whooped in this fight. So
I didn't see the fight.
He was winning, then he fucking
And then-
got him down and
It
tried to
looked-
go for a guillotine. This nigga Poirier slipped out and he just started to beat the fuck out of McGregor on the ground. But
yeah, McGregor had him in that guillotine.
Yeah.
He just wasn't cranking and he didn't have it all the way. And
yeah, and that nigga burned his arms out and he tried to reserve himself and that motherfucker Dustin was like, I got some energy, nigga. Flip that nigga over and just It's a cold something.
I want to see what's his name fight. The heavyweight cat. What's his name?
Derek
Ngannou?
Lewis.
Huh? Ayano, yeah. Not Ayano. But who?
Derek Lewis?
No, not Derek Lewis. The other one. The other one.
Francis.
The one.
Ngannou.
Francis. Yeah, no.
His title is vacant right now.
Yeah.
This is fine. Because he's
Yeah.
not ready to.
And that's fucked up.
That is
Like,
fucked up.
this nigga hasn't even won more than 3 months ago. There's niggas just sitting on the roster not fighting.
Yeah.
So
Like
he-
Aljamain Sterling has not fought, and he won the title on the same day.
what the fuck? What happened?
Well, that's because he. With the cheat.
Wait, why can't he? Why is his title being vacated?
He's not ready to fight.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, he's trying to go for the big money fight, and he doesn't want to fight anyone else.
He wants that John Jones.
Yeah,
He wants to fight John Jones.
huh? Yeah.
That Ngannou wants to fight John Jones.
Yeah, they want to fight each other
That's
for
the
the
big
money.
money fight.
But what's his name won't allow it?
No, John Jones wants more money. It's a money battle right now, man.
Oh, okay, which is fair. Makes sense. John Jones better watch the fuck out.
Which forced him to vacate the
Well,
title.
that's what it looks like. Cause when we saw that fight,
Yeah.
and that motherfucker tried to. What did he try to do? He tried to what the fuck? He tried to shoot the legs.
Oh yeah, and he broke down on that nigga's like, oh shit. The whole fucking room fucking.
He was like, oh shit, you know how to wrestle now? We was like, yeah, you fucked up, buddy. Cause he can, that shit was fucking hilarious.
I was like, this could go 2 ways, and when that nigga shot his legs back, I was like, oh.
Yeah, buddy, it's over, buddy. You about to die. You about to die.
You gonna die.
I got John Jones.
Good, John Jones.
I mean, maybe.
Man, I'm not an expert. You can say what, yeah.
John Jones has a good chin, but
John Jones' reach is ridiculous.
so didn't.
And his wrestling game is good too.
That's good, cause
If he gets you on the ground, yeah.
And them elbows.
Yeah, but Ngannou a different type of nigga.
He is, but so is John Jones.
Cause I don't know, man. If he really been working on his wrestling like he should be,
which I
like
think,
strength wise,
yeah.
There's John Jones.
Have you seen John Jones lately?
I have, yeah. That nigga's sturdy, 240, but this nigga Ngannou. I seen
That's
this.
his walking around weight.
Yeah.
240.
Yeah,
good for him, man.
good for him, bro.
I mean-
This nigga Ngannou. I seen this nigga Ngannou literally grab a nigga by his arm.
Yo,
That nigga in a Kimura
Yo,
while standing. Like a grown ass man standing on his feet, grab that nigga's arm and put this man in a
I
Kimura.
remember when we watched that. I said, again, I'm not an expert on this yet, but I looked and said, I know he ain't supposed to do that.
Yeah.
He's supposed to do that to another grown man willingly.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, bro.
So I don't know, man. That's a lot of strength. Like John Jones might be strong, but I don't even know if John Jones is that strong.
He's strong. He's athletic.
Is he gonna be off drugs this time?
No.
I don't know.
I mean, crackheads are pretty strong.
Cause the nigga always gets popped with bullshit.
Yeah.
So I'll be like,
There's
John,
always
why?
controversy with him.
Yeah. It to me it diminishes your achievement when you get popped for shit like that. Cause it's like, bruh, why can't you just follow the rules like everybody else in that regard? Like, fam.
You ever been addicted to drugs?
But he just does coke. He just
Cocaine is a hell of a
he just no. But he be like, yeah. What did he tell Cormier? He was like, yeah, I just beat his ass. Was in Vegas. It was just bullshit party with bitches.
Yeah.
I was doing cocaine. I was like, John, if you knew you was gonna beat him anyway, why couldn't you? Like, it just to me, it'd be like, I don't want no stains. I don't want anything. Like, I want a flawless victory because he be whooping Cormier's ass, right? The fat boy, right? That is also funny. But like, he be kicking his ass and stuff like that. But I'd be like, Cormier be like, yeah, but the title's gonna be mine because you got vacated, John, because you always fucking up.
Yeah.
And if I was John, that would eat at me. Like, bro, yes, I am a better fighter, but I can't always have this motherfucker. There's always something that says, well, actually, bro, you did too much cocaine.
Yeah. Yeah, that picogramming system.
Yeah, bro.
That pico de gallo, nigga.
So I just be looking at John, I'd be like, bro, you could literally, I mean, I understand, again, I'm no expert, like, he could be the greatest fighter in the world, right?
He is.
Or of all time. Is he? I don't know. Is it widely understood that he is? Okay. But there's always, like, I never have to question, and it's hard to dispute. It's hard in that regard because, like, obviously, there's no active drug testing for Michael Jordan and anything like that. But I guess the closest thing would be, like, boxing, right? like Mike Tyson's never been popped for drugs, or Lennox Lewis, or these great fighters or anything like that. Never been popped for drugs because they knew they didn't want that shit on their legacy. And with John,
That's a loss.
who?
No.
I'm not saying them specifically.
They were really doing drug tests like drug tests. This nigga Mike Tyson was always on coke.
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm saying.
Mike Tyson's enticing. Look what it did.
But what I'm saying is, in boxing and stuff like that, in other sports, when you become champion, you become at that level. The margin for error of you fucking up, right? You're like, yo, I want it to be clean. I want it to be fair. I don't want nobody ever doubting this shit. But with John, it's like you don't seem to give a fuck at all. So I'll just be like, John,
I guess when you're 22 and you're at the top.
how old is he now? Because
he's like 30.
30 something.
but
That nigga just hit a pregnant woman.
Yeah, I was,
and
I was like 6-7 years ago.
Either way.
either way though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. When you're that young and you're at the top,
But
you feel indestructible.
he wasn't doing all. He wasn't. He's had multiple fights. Like get just tarnished because of his drug use. Hasn't it been multiple?
No,
No.
it's only one.
It's two, no?
He's only
I feel
had
like
one.
it's two.
He only had one. The other one he didn't fight.
Because of it? Or
Yeah.
what?
The Cormier fight,
So he couldn't.
fight.
So he couldn't. So one gets wiped away because of the drug use. The other one, he couldn't fight because of the drug. Like, wait, what the fuck? Is that not so crazy?
He
people?
couldn't fight because of steroids.
Yeah.
Even worse. that is like, bro. Anybody else y'all seen that crazy with that shit?
No.
Not Manny. Also, John Jones has lost a fight.
Well, yeah.
It was a disqualification.
Amen.
He lost.
Like,
Just like old
Lost,
boy.
he lost.
Just like old boy.
yeah.
Just like old boy who got took that knee and got hit.
That's why I said it was a cheap win. Yeah.
That nigga who got. Oh man.
No, 2020 was canceled. That's why they moved it to this year.
The 2022. They're talking about this year.
2021.
So
Yeah,
this-
he's talking about
Oh, okay.
Ever but that.
What's up with the Sha'Carri Richardson shit?
She smoked weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did she not get chosen because she smoked weed, or did
Pretty
she not?
much.
Pretty much, yeah.
So her mom passed away. She smoked a little weed. She was depressed.
Got
like
fried.
got
She
fried.
broke the rules.
I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
it looks like she smoked weed all the time.
I mean, believe it or not, she doesn't because they get
Yeah.
because after every race they piss test you.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah. That is.
Damn. So why she think this one's gonna be different? She just
Well, because I mean, I sympathize and empathize with her situation because her mom passed away.
Mhm.
Whatever, man. But the rules are the rules, fam. It's a stupid rule.
Yeah.
It is a very stupid rule.
If anything, it slows you down.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Do they think it's gonna make her better or what?
Yeah.
It's a very stupid rule that they should
Rules are
change,
rules.
but that is the truth. Rules are rules. But I think enough outcry because even like the U.S. committee is starting to petition against the IOC, which is the Olympic committee.
Wasn't Michael Phelps
Yeah.
smoking weed?
Yeah.
That's what they've
But he's a
been
white
bringing
man.
up.
Yeah, fair enough.
During the
It's
Olympics?
Nah, I
It
think
was-
afterwards.
It was no. But he had something else he had to do too. Fuck. This was some years ago, so I can't remember.
Ryan locked
Why-
me over here.
Motherfucker lied
Trying to get
on
some
international soil.
Yeah.
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 And I was, bro, fuck Ryan Lock, bruh.
And he
Now,
was
you
sweating
wanna
the
talk-
next day.
And you want to talk about people who need their medal stripped away? He is an international embarrassment.
Yeah.
Fuck that dude.
Yeah.
I still remember that shit
Yeah.
because he was on Good Morning America lying his ass off to Robin. And then, hey, Al Roker said, "You are a liar." I was cooking like shit. I said, "You get him, Al. Get in his ass."
Yeah.
Because, bro, like, that whole story, for those who don't know, Ryan Lochte is Michael Phelps's wannabe competition. He's always coming second to Michael. So,
By a lot.
by a lot. Because obviously Michael Phelps is smoking everybody. He's like,
Smoking everybody. smoking
like,
weed.
yeah. But
Didn't he race a shark? Michael Phelps?
Michael
Yeah,
Phelps?
like,
Yeah,
Shark
he-
Week, all those dumb things.
I couldn't finish it because he left the comments like I gotta swim like if I was a shark. I'm like, stop.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. Anyway, but Ryan decides to, and by all accounts, y'all, Ryan is a fuckboy. By all accounts, him and his friends, right? So they're in Brazil. What they do? They got like trash or whatever. Fucked up a convenience store or some shit like that, and tried to say they were being robbed, and they pretty much lied. He lied, and they didn't strip his medals away, did they?
Nope.
No.
Didn't do a damn thing to
Yeah,
him.
they just shunned him a little bit, and he's a fucking disgrace. And I let him know as much on Twitter. Me and a few other thousands of people did. But yeah, he hasn't really said much lately. Every time he gets on though.
What really sucks is that you gotta pay taxes on the things if you win.
This is true.
Wait, really?
On your medal, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn. How much is the tax? However much gold is, nigga.
Pretty much.
Oh, that nigga about to win gold. Damn, man, my credit card do this one? Hold on. Hey, pass me up. I got that. Silver I can afford.
So
That's
you pay
crazy.
taxes on that. But
Yeah.
Shakara, but shout out to her. Did she Nike? She didn't lose any endorsements. Nike stuck with her.
That's what's up.
And she was accountable about it. Said, hey, that's what happened. I did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
It's
is
bullshit,
also
man. I think it's bullshit.
which is also funny.
Rules is rules.
This is true.
Yeah.
But what also funny is the girls that she was beating, like smoking, and so because she's beating them by like wide margins also. Like she's pointing at the camera and shit, like all that shit, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, her supposed teammates did not have her back. It was like, yeah, well, like they was just shitting on her. And she was like, I think she tweeted, she was like, it's funny, the people who were all smiles and stuff now that you're down are kicking you in the back. I said, oh,
Yeah, she gonna run harder next year.
man,
Or next Olympics. Like, that's 4 years
Bro.
of frustration she about to run out.
all these little track meets, the Prefontaine Classics and all that stuff. I don't even know if they still run that, but like all these different track meets and shit. I can't wait because it's gonna be a show, a smoke show.
I'm not gonna fuck up my chances at this is like a once in a lifetime thing.
What do you get for it?
What do you mean?
Besides medals, like, is there money?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's endorsements.
and endorsements and stuff. Well, you talking about like individual sports and stuff like that? Endorsements. Endorsements.
Opportunities. People
Yeah.
will pay, like people will literally pay you like, hey, like let's say a high school track team. They say
Speeching engagements.
That
Stuff like that.
motherfucking Wheaties box, nigga.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Iconic.
So with her, with her, she didn't really lose nothing. She actually, I don't want to say she gained fame or popularity, but hell, she was just on the ESPYs too. Like they acknowledged her on the ESPYs and everything like that. Everybody, because pretty much everybody's like, look, this rule is stupid. And yeah, everybody except everybody who's not a woman sprinter is like, yeah, we got your back. Like,
They're like, nigga, I'm trying to qualify this year.
Yeah.
I could beat a Russian, can't beat her black ass.
For real. So
I mean,
yeah,
get your bag out if you can.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that's why it's so interesting to see. So I'm interested to see it. But like I said, like I know the U.S. Are going. They said they're gonna. Oh, the U.S. Okay. Yeah, I should. I know they said that they're gonna try and talk to the IOC. Well, petition the IOC to let weed be. Because at first,
Let's see.
well, no, it's already in motion, but they're already doing it. She was allowed. She couldn't run her event, which was the 100 meters, but Team USA had the opportunity to pick her for the 4x1, and they elected not to, for political reasons, obviously.
Well,
So
it is what it is.
which is weird because she's literally like the fastest woman on earth.
Shit.
So, but it is what it is.
Yeah. USA exhibition team or USA basketball team losing exhibition.
Yes, sir.
I don't think they give a fuck.
They won today.
Does it mean
Did they?
Oh, they lost today against.
They won today.
No, they won
Oh,
today.
they won
against-
today.
against-
Who they lose against? They're
They lost to Australia yesterday.
Australia.
They beat Argentina.
And Nigeria.
Oh, I'm
so
not-
fucking Exum. What the fuck is that nigga's name?
Dante Exum.
Yeah, he losing Dante Exum. Ben Simmons is he
No,
playing?
he
for
was
Australia?
no, but it was the only people who are on Team Australia is Joe Ingles, Matisse Thybulle,
Patty Mills.
Patty Mills. Who else? Dante Exum.
Yeah.
I can't remember who else.
I I couldn't imagine being a black man playing for Australia.
I can't be in a black man playing for 18 years old.
Yeah, I can. Well, there's money. There's money associated with that.
So I bring this up. Is it due to injuries or due to chemistry?
It's a little bit of both. And plus,
Oh,
no, I'm talking about
their
just-
roster some shit. Huh?
Yeah, I was talking about just Australia in general. They wiped out.
He's talking about something else though.
Oh, my
Yeah, I'm
fault.
talking about USA.
He's talking about what does it say to them being 1 and 2 right now?
I think.
No, and again, it's just exhibition.
Yeah,
they got
basically.
9 days until
Well,
the legit shit starts.
well, I want to say that I said this shit when the first time when they were trying to boycott the fucking season. Goddamn, you knew this was gonna be an Olympic year, and you knew that the playoffs were gonna start. If they just canceled that fucking bullshit season due to COVID, we'd be right on track, and we wouldn't be getting smoked.
It's all fatigue, man. Everybody's tired.
Yeah, it's not even and it's not all physical. Mental fatigue.
Yeah.
A lot of fucking basketball.
A lot of fucking basketball, traveling,
Yeah.
staying in Tokyo. Who knows where they're staying?
If the NBA just canceled that season and took that loss, we would be right on track because they're starting back up again in October.
Yeah, too fucking quick.
Too fucking quick. We would literally be right on track like nothing ever happened. We would just put an asterisk next to the season. It is what it fucking is, and kept it moving.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, if the Suns finish this off, Devin Booker has to go to Tokyo 2 days after.
It's crazy.
That's
If I was Devin Booker, I would just go for
his choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he still wants to do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
Booker loses.
I don't think they're gonna win gold. That's my bold take. I don't think they're gonna win gold. I honestly don't
They
think.
don't have any real leadership experience.
No.
No, I think they do. I don't think they have any big men either.
Who's their leader?
Oh, I don't have any big men.
It's just Kevin Love. It's
Yeah.
Kevin Love and Bam Adebayo. Nigga, like, what?
I don't think Bam Adebayo is as good as people think he is.
He is. He actually. Man,
I think he's good. I don't think he's.
Manny. I was the same fucking way until I started really watching, and I was like, I see what the Heat see, but I don't see how I want to. I guess I should say this. I want to see if he can carry a team like Embiid carries the Sixers, but I don't think so because. And this is me talking to Heat fans and Heat Twitter and stuff like that. Because I was asking the same thing, and I was like, I see what the motherfucking was in Vegas. Was watching the Heat games and shit. And I was just like, I see what they see, but I'm looking at it and I'm like, he's not enough for their future. Because they got him, Precious Kuya, and Tyler. And I was like, I mean, obviously it goes back to the whole Tyler thing. Do they really have faith in him? Because he's...
Nope.
He's not a bucket.
Inconsistent.
He's a mop bucket.
I mean, you know, Tyler. I know. The reports were coming out that the Heat were worried that Tyler's gotten too much too quickly, like too much fame.
Too much fame.
And, you know, obviously Jack Harlow making a whole.
I was gonna say it's only because you know that nigga Jack
Yeah,
Harlow.
man. All these white kids want to be Tyler Hero now, not Steph Curry.
I mean, again, what he showed in the finals looked promising, and the Heat at that point in time looked promising. But what a difference a year makes.
Yeah,
You know what I hate about?
what difference the ass whoop makes. They took a heavy ass.
Yeah, it happens, man.
Yeah,
What I hate
like
about basketball, bro.
what prisoners of the moment? Because I got a perfect example. Because when Dame hit that shot, that shit with Russ and all that shit, a week later playing the Warriors, the motherfucker said he was not that guy. I'll never forget that. That was a plain, clear. That's the most clear example I've seen of throwing somebody in the bushes in less than a week and a half I've ever seen.
I'm a firm believer in Dame.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is,
I know what you mean.
but like people
Some
were
people
like,
just like, oh, 1 week you're like, oh, he's incredible. Just,
but that's what the NBA playoffs do. So that's why I'll just be like, I'm just gonna wait.
Dame is that dude.
Yeah, I mean, I think now at this point you gotta.
What I hate about the NBA is the lack of post.
Like post play?
Yeah.
Oh, blame
Yeah,
David
it's
Stern.
non-existent.
Blame David Stern's decrepit old ass.
'cause
Well, he's
watching-
dead, but
I was watching
that's what it is.
I was watching the game on Sunday.
Everybody at the 3-point line, baby.
Everybody. Here's my thing. If the Suns, if they can't shoot, you're gonna continue to see what happened on Sunday. Because
Yeah,
the only reason that they were in it, like in the first quarter-ish, second quarter, was because they were hitting threes. After that,
Non-existent.
Once DeAndre Ayton gets into foul trouble, it's a fucking crapshoot. Between those two teams.
Because other than Ayton, we don't have a big man. Frank
Yeah.
Kaminsky, Torrey Craig.
but even at that, your two primary shooters are Chris Paul and Booker.
Yeah.
And they can create a shot.
And,
they can get
Cam
in.
Johnson.
Cam Johnson and
Who?
Cam Payne.
Yeah. My thing is,
Cam Payne is what?
My personal thing is, I've been saying for years the pendulum is gonna swing back. There's gonna be one or two, like there's gonna be enough big, like there's not gonna be enough big men to change the game back to what it was before. But the ones that are gonna be so fucking dominant, whether it be Embiid, Jokic, and what apparently is starting to turn around for Ayton. He's starting to look really good.
He's starting to look really good.
Yeah, he's starting to look really good, and I'll say that because I used to get on his ass like, "Yo, he's soft. He doesn't really. It's just not working." Yeah, well, that's all he does do. Is you know what I'm saying?
It is all he does do, but
He does it very fucking well.
this past, on Sunday, I thought that man was possessed.
Yeah.
Because when he was playing, I was like, because like for a couple of years now, people have been making fun of Jones can't shoot, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like he doesn't need to fucking shoot, but I think because of the style of play, he tends to try to shoot threes or do a little pull up here and there, and it's like, yo, just get in the fucking paint and dominate, just like he did on Sunday. Because if he can do that, if the Bucks can continue to get him down in the paint, if they can get Ayton in foul trouble, it's a fucking wrap.
Yeah.
Because if the Suns can't shoot, they ain't hitting like the way they're supposed to be hitting.
It's a tough go.
It's a tough go.
But I'm with you on that. I always tell my dad this, like when I'm watching basketball. I want to see like the big men, like the old time, like the old days, just post up, go to work. Yeah. All you do is see is mid range,
Jump shot,
step back threes.
Ayton is the key to that series, dude.
Yeah.
I think if you can get Ayton involved, you can continue because he's been like his field goal percentage has been really good, you know. But
the first two games, he's starting off 10 plus points in the first quarter, and we go from there. Yeah. This game 3, got in foul trouble. We were in trouble.
I think Giannis is going for 40 again.
I'm sure he's gonna do his best.
I hope they win because I fucking hate Chris Paul.
I'm so
just
torn.
get that hate out your heart, man.
I am when they lose. Oh
God.
I'm starting to feel that way because I'm really getting tired of his antics.
He's a scammer.
What antics?
He plays scam ball.
No, it's not that. It's just
part of that.
Join the club like everybody does it.
He does it well.
That's
I'm not on the same boat as Manny. I feel as though Chris Paul just says a lot of nothing, just like KG did at the end of his time. And I feel like they're not good enough. Well, Chris Paul actually has been performing, so I probably shouldn't say that. But when I say antics, obviously the flopping and shit, but like just the talking. It's just annoying to watch. But I mean, if he wins, he wins.
If you're out there cooking, you're gonna talk.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he doesn't talk much. Like it's okay to talk to Drew Holiday. It's okay to talk to him like that, but keep that same energy when it's Russ.
Yeah.
That's
I'm sure he would.
Oh.
Here's my thing. Here's another reason. He does. Yeah, he really does.
He doesn't. Because KG didn't keep that same energy when it was Tim Duncan or anybody. Like he would do that shit.
I think it was more of a respect.
Today is a serious.
No, it's because Tim Duncan was kicking his ass.
Yeah, that too. But once you realize it, it's like, yo, I can't do this. I'm just kicking his ass. Chris Paul is just a bitch.
Oh.
Here's another reason why I don't want Chris Paul to win a ring. If the Suns win the finals, it's gonna be more about Chris Paul winning his first ring than the Suns winning their first ring. And that's how I see it playing out. Because not
in the city nationally.
Not in the city nationally it is, and that's what's gonna piss me off. I would love for the Suns to win the ring. I just don't want it to be with Chris Paul.
Yeah, I'd have to let that agenda go to the side, fam. The city would be nice.
No.
So it is what it is.
I see what y'all saying, but
D Book's not getting enough credit.
after
Fuck the
16
city of big
years,
fans.
That's true.
D-Book only had 10 points.
That's
No,
a
you
bad
don't.
game.
he's human. That's all that means.
Okay, that's fair. He is human.
He only had how many points?
He's gonna bounce back.
He's human.
He'll be fine.
He's human.
We play just fine after losses.
Yeah.
He's not legendary. He's human.
No, who said he was legendary? He said be legendary. Like he's actively trying.
The last few closeout games,
10
Was all
10
him.
points in trying.
10 points is trying. When you have a bad game,
Try harder.
that's why they lost, nigga.
Yeah.
It's
It's tough on him. You are tough on these niggas.
He just don't.
to the point he had like 7, 9
Manny
attempts.
Manny's upset because of the Kobe and D Book shit, and he's been saying Tatum Jr. shit.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
that's where that comes from.
D-Book is not Kobe.
I put the pieces together on why.
D-Book's not Kobe though.
He's
We're
not,
not saying he is, but
we're all in agreement. He's not.
No, people
Yeah,
just
D
stop
Book
saying
is
that.
D Book, bro.
Let him be D-Book.
Wet.
And watch him bounce back for 30 this time.
now hold the fuck
Fine.
on. Now hold the fuck on. Now I said we saying let D Book be D Book, and we preaching to the choir here. But
Let
this
Jason
nigga,
Tatum be Jason Tatum.
yo,
That's what I was waiting for.
I've been saying that forever. But whatever.
Wait, what?
No, just-
Jesus Christ.
D-back sports record in the league. And
Hey,
nobody gives a
Edgar,
fuck.
hey, we know this. It's nothing new.
No, keep posting it.
It's
Yeah.
Keep posting it.
kicking a dead horse.
22.
You guys, you
20,
guys are only
26,
2
60.
games
Nigga, sorry.
to tie
No, we don't care.
Orioles. What's cool?
I
They tied with the Warriors for the awards
No,
league.
the Orioles have a better.
We're dead
record.
last. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's
I love Orioles.
Orioles are delicious.
Sohei Ohtani, impact on MLB.
Okay.
Tall Asian niggas
Still my
doing
team,
something with basketball.
That's pretty
Like
great.
it.
It's pretty. That shit is amazing.
Yeah, I mean that nigga bulky, bro. Like that nigga.
He's
Is,
six. You know he's 6'4".
yeah, he has
Like,
nothing to fuck
shit.
with.
Nigga throwing 90.
Yeah.
He's like, I throw 90 and I hit dingers. Nigga, what? Shit is crazy.
Yeah. What are you gonna say
Fucking
about
wow.
it? What are you gonna say about
Oh,
that?
like, is he giving a big impact for the MLB because he's from Tokyo? He's born from Tokyo. I feel
Yeah.
like
The-
people are
Tokyo
gonna
has
scout.
MLB needs something.
Well, hold on. There's been a few great pitchers from Tokyo, but this nigga's different.
Mm.
This nigga's like
He's athletic.
he's
Oh, yeah.
athletic as fuck.
Did you know he's leading the league in triples?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Yeah.
Nigga, yeah.
that is a clear indication that you can run.
I don't even like baseball, nigga. I'm looking at this big motherfucker going to the mound. I'm like, oh my god.
when I catch
be-
the Angels on TV, I'm starting to watch.
Yeah.
Because of Ohtani.
Yeah, that man is something
Is
different.
Trout still hurt?
Yeah.
That's why I'm not lying. My
I-
Trout is my guy.
I just like seeing Japanese any minority excellence, nigga. I just like seeing it. It don't matter Hispanic, black,
You're
white,
like,
Asian.
wow, was not
Yeah, or you know,
You said
something
white.
transcendent.
he is
Like if a white dude's like in basketball doing well, like Luka Doncic. That nigga's a minority in basketball.
Not white.
His skin is white.
he's talking about.
But you see what I'm
He's
saying?
saying
Like-
American.
Yeah, I don't
American
know. Yeah. Like
No, I'm
American
saying,
white. I don't give a
like
fuck.
Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
They're saying Luka's European.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Minority, white, black, white. Don't matter the color of the skin. Just like excelling.
I saw him in the
So
exhibition. games.
anybody but white American.
Oh yeah. Can't stand it. Can't stand it.
But
Can't stand it.
Ohtani is the best thing in baseball right
Name
now.
one.
Going off.
Mike Trout can't stand that nigga.
I was injured anyways.
Yeah, always injured.
Stephen A. Smith, damn you for what you said.
I saw that. What did he say?
Basically saying that he shouldn't be the face of baseball because he needs a translator to
Racist.
That is pretty goddamn racist.
and,
That is.
That's fucked up. Stephen A. Smith is stupid.
and then he also went on to Nigeria. I don't know. He was saying some comments about the Nigeria team,
Oh yeah, I was gonna.
and he tried to make some half-ass apology today, but we ain't having it.
He pretty much.
You can't say that. You can't say that because
No. So as far as the Nigerian thing,
This
no,
nigga's
I'm talking about the Asian.
The
thing.
Ohtani thing.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
he's literally the best player in baseball.
Right now,
I don't know
Right
shit about
now.
baseball. Good
Like-
for him, but that's crazy. You can't say that. That's what.
Manny, if you watch this man play, you might give a little bit of a shit.
No, I
Look,
wouldn't.
bro.
I can't tell you enough, nigga. It's
Basically,
entertaining
he
to see.
just-
Cause this nigga even walk like he just know he the shit.
No, I don't care. I really don't care about baseball. I remember the day Barry Bonds hit his first, or broke the home run record. I was watching it. He was at bat. Everybody was watching at my household. I went back to go play some games. I heard everybody yelling. I was like, oh, he must have did it.
Just grew up different.
I bet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Bruh. But Otani, bro.
it's like a certain.
I would have to get that jersey. Because that's historical. Like, he's historically great already.
Yeah.
Like,
I just don't know if he'll keep it up for years.
He's
Nigga.
only, what, 24?
24, bro. And
We'll see.
baseball, he can, because let's just say, you know, baseball.
He can play till he's like 80.
Yeah. That shit doesn't look crazy, bro.
That's
Don't they have a stadium? Don't
Get
they have a
straight to the
stadium here
D-Rex,
at
shut your
Anaheim?
ass up.
Don't they have a stadium here at Anaheim Angels where they practice?
Yeah. Like spring training and all
Yeah,
that
some
stuff.
shit.
Yeah. I don't like baseball, nigga. We talking
I remember the hype. And I
Y'all
was
like
just
golf.
like.
Anyway, no, but Stephen A. So he also made comments about the Nigerian basketball team, pretty much butchering their names, not really giving a fuck. But yet, people were calling him out on it and saying, "Well, you know, you go out of your way to correctly pronounce Adetokounmpo, which is a Nigerian name, because you know." But
Damn sure ain't Grecian, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, he doesn't. Then people made the correlation that he doesn't apologize to black people. He just lets us take it on the chin. I don't necessarily know how true that is. I didn't follow that thread, but it was gaining traction. Like, it was like I was thinking 20,000 strong in retweets. I was like, oh shit, you might want to pay attention to that part. But
Yeah, he shouldn't have said none of that shit.
yeah, because I heard this shit and I was just like, yeah, this is in poor taste. For him to have an interpreter doesn't mean he can't be the face of baseball. What the fuck does that? What?
Basically said this is America, speak English. That's what he
That's really what it, yeah. And bitch, we don't have a national language. Like,
And
this isn't the Constitution.
he doesn't understand, like, more than, what, probably 20% of baseball is international players.
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck?
You know what I'm
All
saying?
them niggas Dominican.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They speak in Spanish, fam.
Yeah.
But we do just fine.
Yeah.
We not like, hey, you, no. Like, but like, thank you. Please keep performing.
It's only like one black dude in fucking baseball. That's Mookie Betts.
I'm done.
And that man cooking all the time, too.
Yeah.
Cooking
That's what he does.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. How long we been recording?
better than
We're on 2 hours. Paul, I think that's your phone.
Damn.
All right, bet. Lightning round for this music. Okay, I'm feeling about that. Tom and Jerry, Ocean Woods.
No.
What is that?